All right, now I'm going to go over some blending modes with you, and I'm just going to start by bringing this image into this other image here. I don't know how I'm going to put this together. I'm just using them sort of as reference to see what it would look like if you were doing the blending modes. Number one thing that I can do, depending upon how I want it to look, I don't necessarily have to leave one picture over the other. If you started with a background image and you ever want to move this at all, just duplicate that layer and you could throw it in on top of the other one. So let's maybe make a blending, do some blending modes here. So we've already used the blending modes once. We used multiply for the pop art project, which I'll just click on here so you can sort of see what it looks like with two solid images. So each one of these does something that's a little bit different. Some of them, depending upon the colors and the tones of your image, they'll do nothing, like this one, dissolve. And you sort of just have to go through it and just try different things out. If you like something, make a note of it so you can come back to it, but I would suggest that you try each one until you find something that you like. That's sort of interesting. So this whole set here, they're all different ways of merging it. So some of them will look more interesting than others. If you find something that you like, just find something that looks okay. This whole section here sort of treats it, whatever picture it's doing, as where the area crosses, like you can see in here, it treats it as a negative, so it flips all of the colors and values around backwards. So there is some rhyme or reason to the way it's behaving, and it's and this whole last set has to do with color, luminosity. I believe you clicked on saturation, it would turn that top photo black and white, or one of them. Oh, that's kind of interesting. So find something that you think is interesting. I kind of liked this. I thought it was interesting. Now I've got some lines in here, and again, this is where you use the combination of the two. So I guess I want to go in here. I'm going to put a layer mask in there on top of it. Grab a paintbrush and see what happens there. Yeah, nothing. So I'm going to move this down here. There you go. Oops. I just painted on the wrong thing. I don't know whether you noticed that. I went in here with the white and clicked, but it was not on my layer mask. So in my layer mask, then I want to come in and pull some of that out. Same thing here too. So I can sort of make some of me disappear in there. It kind of looks interesting. So those are blending modes. So you just sort of have to play around with it. Literally, for every image that you put together here, there might be 100 different combinations of different things that you can do and try that would, sort of look interesting in there. And I'm still working in this layer mask. I'm going to pull some of this shirt out and make it more planty. Okay. So those are your blending modes. It'll be able to take your two images and sort of merge them into one.